friends. So, a couple of nights ago, I couldn't sleep. Thoughts about this channel and this particular video just wouldn't leave my mind. It was as if a creative force got into my head and just wouldn't leave until I captured everything I wanted to say. I actually intended on starting this channel 4 years ago. It's absolutely crazy to think that it's been this long. I even recorded my first video and posted it, and don't look for it. It is now archived, not because I am embarrassed by that video, but just because it's completely outdated. A lot has changed since I posted that video. Almost everything has changed since I posted that video. But what's important to say is that I used to create. I used to actively make videos in 2020 and 2021. Some of those videos reached tens of thousands of people, and they continue to live on my other channel. While I was making those videos, I felt absolutely fulfilled creatively. For the first time in a long time, maybe ever, I did not feel like I'm wasting my time or as if I'm living without actually living. And I know it sounds dramatic, and I already at the time had a very fulfilling life, but that's the feeling I had while I was making those videos. I felt truly happy with my little creations, and whenever I looked back, I never felt embarrassed or cringe, and I never wished to delete those videos. Yes, there are some things I would change now in those videos. After all, I too grow and learn and get inspired by different things. But overall, I absolutely loved that version of me, that person who didn't really think what anybody thought. I would show up consistently, I would create, and it would be aligned with myself and where I was going. And I was really committed at the time to post almost every week. I was showing up first and foremost for myself. I feel a certain way whenever I travel. I feel a certain way whenever I am with my friends or family or loved ones. I feel a certain way whenever I watch a beautiful movie or read a captivating book or see a thought-provoking museum exhibit. I also feel a certain way whenever I try to take pictures and capture, new parts of the world or very familiar streets I walk every day. I feel pretty much the same way, but a little differently whenever I think about, create for, or do something when it involves YouTube and creating videos. It felt as if I was meant to be doing that, and I don't mean it in a way that this is my mission or a big life project or that I'm going to change the world or influence some people. Whenever I say that I was meant to be doing that, I mean just for me. I don't feel upset with myself. I don't feel angry whenever I create. I feel happy and proud and as if I'm doing something I promised myself to do. Maybe something I promised to my younger self even. I fell in love with YouTube when I was very young, when I was 10 or 11 I think. And at the time I got to see people achieving something I was just dreaming about, like moving to a foreign country or becoming and working as a model or living in beautiful places like Paris and New York. And while watching those videos, something was simply reassured in me, something that was already there, and that was, I can actually do this. All these years later, I am 28 now. I found new things to dream about while watching the lives of other people here. I found what resonated with me, or perhaps I awakened something that was already within me. In no way, shape or form am I romanticizing social media. I know the lows as much as I know the highs, but I still feel the way I feel. I want to do something that I promised to myself. I want to be consistent again. I want to return to the flow I once knew but chose to let go of. I always knew that break wouldn't be forever, and I always knew that that break would be just for now. I truly hope that now is actually now. I feel ready. Do you feel ready? I hope we are about to find out.